In 1856, British engineers building a railway accidentally demolished what may have been humanity's most advanced ancient civilization. They had no idea that the perfectly uniform bricks they were using as ballast had been crafted by master builders 4,000 years earlier, in cities that would rewrite the story of human progress. For decades, these mysterious bricks puzzled archaeologists. Where had they come from? Who had made them with such precision that they seemed almost machine-manufactured? The answer would emerge from the dust of the Pakistani plains, revealing a lost world that had flourished when Stonehenge was just a dream and the pyramids of Giza were still centuries away. Welcome to the Indus Valley Civilization, a Bronze Age marvel that stretched across 500,000 square miles, encompassing parts of modern-day Pakistan, India, and Afghanistan. From 3300 to 1300 BCE, this was not just a civilization. It was arguably the most sophisticated urban society the ancient world had ever seen. The first clues emerged in the 1920s when British archaeologist Sir John Marshall received photographs from two excavation sites, Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. What he saw defied everything scholars thought they knew about ancient South Asia. These weren't primitive settlements or tribal villages. These were metropolises with street grids so precise they would make a modern city planner weep with envy. Harappa, located in Punjab, Pakistan, revealed itself first. As archaeologists carefully brushed away millennia of accumulated earth, they uncovered a city that had been planned from its very foundation. Streets ran in perfect cardinal directions, north-south and east-west, creating rectangular city blocks that wouldn't look out of place in Manhattan. But this urban planning masterpiece was already ancient when the first pharaohs ruled Egypt. Then came Mohenjo-daro, literally meaning mound of the dead in Sindhi. If Harappa was impressive, Mohenjo-daro was revolutionary. Here was a city of perhaps 40,000 inhabitants, complete with the world's earliest known sewage system. Every house connected to covered drains that flowed into larger sewers, which emptied outside the city walls. Citizens enjoyed private bathrooms and toilets, luxuries that wouldn't reach European cities for another 3 millennia. The Great Bath of Mohenjo-daro stands as perhaps the civilization's most enigmatic monument. This massive public pool, measuring 39 feet long and 23 feet wide, was waterproofed with bitumen and surrounded by private changing rooms. Was it a temple? A public bathing facility? A ritual center? The absence of decipherable written records means we can only speculate, but its sophisticated engineering speaks volumes about the society that built it. As excavations expanded, the true scope of the Indus Valley Civilization became clear. This wasn't just 2 cities. It was a network of over 1,000 settlements spanning an area larger than Egypt and Mesopotamia combined. Dholavira, in western India, showcased advanced water management with sophisticated dams and reservoirs. Lothal, near the Arabian Sea, featured a dockyard that reveals these people were master maritime traders. The standardization across this vast territory is breathtaking. From the Himalayas to the Arabian Sea, Indus Valley cities used identical brick sizes, always in the ratio of 4:1. Their weights and measures were uniform. Their pottery styles, though locally varied, shared common elements. This suggests not just trade connections, but a shared cultural identity that somehow maintained coherence across distances that would challenge modern governments. Perhaps most remarkably, archaeologists have found no evidence of warfare, no weapons of conquest, no fortified palaces, and no obvious signs of a ruling class. Unlike their contemporaries in Egypt and Mesopotamia, the Indus people seem to have created a remarkably egalitarian society. Houses varied in size, suggesting economic differences, but even the largest weren't palatial. No structure screams temple or royal residence in the way we see elsewhere in the ancient world. Their craftsmanship was extraordinary. Indus Valley artisans created jewelry so delicate it rivals modern work. They carved seals from steatite with intricate animal designs and mysterious script symbols. They worked with gold, silver, copper, and bronze, and may have been among the first to use the decimal system. Their cotton textiles were so prized that Mesopotamian texts specifically mention Meluha cloth, likely referring to Indus Valley cotton. The famous dancing girl bronze sculpture from Mohenjo-daro, barely 4 inches tall, demonstrates artistic sophistication that wouldn't seem out of place in a Renaissance workshop. Her confident pose and realistic proportions reveal artists who understood human anatomy and possessed advanced bronze casting techniques. Trade was the lifeblood of their civilization. Indus Valley goods reached Mesopotamia, Central Asia, and the Iranian plateau. They exported cotton, carnelian beads, ivory, and possibly timber. In return, they imported gold from Karnataka, silver from Afghanistan, copper from Rajasthan, and precious stones from across their known world. Their merchants were cosmopolitan traders who helped knit together the Bronze Age world economy. But perhaps the greatest mystery lies in their script. Over 4,000 inscriptions have been found, mostly on seals and pottery, containing around 400 distinct symbols. Despite decades of effort by linguists and computer scientists, the Indus script remains undeciphered. We don't know what language they spoke, what they called themselves, or what their symbols meant. They are history's great silent civilization. Around 1900 BCE, something began to go wrong. Cities started showing signs of decline, construction quality decreased, the careful urban planning gave way to haphazard building. By 1300 BCE, the great cities were largely abandoned, their streets empty, their sophisticated drainage systems clogged with debris. What caused this collapse remains hotly debated. Climate change may have shifted monsoon patterns, drying up rivers and making agriculture unsustainable. The Saraswati River, which may have been the civilization's lifeline, appears to have dried up around this time. The discovery of the Indus Valley Civilization revolutionized our understanding of ancient history. Here was proof that sophisticated urban life had emerged independently in South Asia, parallel to developments in Egypt and Mesopotamia. Though their voices are silent and their script unread, the Indus Valley people left us a profound message: that human ingenuity, cooperation, and sophisticated thinking are not modern inventions, but ancient gifts that help build the foundation of our civilized world. If you enjoyed this story, please hit the like button and subscribe for more untold history every single day. See you in the next one.